All right, friends, it's Timon, and we're back again with another video, and it's our good friend, I Am Longevity, bro. He just popped this video up for us to react to, so I figure, you know what? We's gonna react to the Longevity dude's video, man. Yeah, the bomba clot himself, I Am Longevity. So, I Am Longevity says, gene therapy can't bring back what I'm showing you here. Whoa, gene therapy can't bring back. Okay, let's see.
It's a 6-foot wall. I'm going to try to climb with one arm only.
How fast? What did he say there? How fast? Okay. He's going to climb a wall, dude. Wait, I missed his slogan there. Hold on a second. What was his slogan? Move fast or die slow. Oh, okay. Move fast or die slow. Well, you're going to die regardless whether you move fast or slow. You could die slow, you could die fast. Okay. Oh, wow. He jumped up on this little metal box. Wow. It's got a lot of graffiti on there. I wonder where he lives. New York? Wow, he jumped down at a body weight of 100 pounds. Wow, cool.
Let's go, baby. One arm only. One arm only.
Especially when you weigh 100 pounds. One arm only. Yep.
Hi, everyone. June 4th.
I mean, what's his height? 5'6", 5'7"? I don't know what his height is. 5'6", 100 pounds. I'm really not sure.
2025. Youthfulness is not how you look. Not how big you
I love that. Youthfulness is not how you look. Believe me, the people wherever you go, they're gonna be looking at you, dude. They equate the way you look as youth.
muscles are, but how you move. And what controls.
Oh, so but how you move? That's equated with youth. Okay. Yeah, everybody's moving pretty good. They're walking, they're moving. Yeah. Okay.
Whether you move fast or slow,
Yeah,
is something called descending drive. Most of you have never heard of it. Descending drive is the signal that starts.
like I said, most of us haven't heard of that. Probably a good majority of all of us haven't heard of that. Let's hear what he has to say. Evidence of resistance training induced neural adaptation in older adults. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay. Resistance training. They didn't say anything about exercise in the park. They say resistance training. You're resisting something. You get it? Resisting. I don't know if this is elastic bands you're resisting or is it metal weights. Most likely it's weightlifting, but okay. Upwards, depending on the measure, neural mechanisms contribute to maximum force production at rate of force. That's why eccentric exercise is used for everything. It's superior modality. Okay. Yeah, spinal. I already posted this in my community section. They talk about this. Supraspinal centers, okay.
In your frontal lobe, in the motor cortex,
Yes.
in your brain, travels down to the medulla oblongata into your spinal cord and
Medulla oblongata. Right, to the spinal cord. Got it.
tells your motor neurons fire.
Fire.
This is what made Usain Bolt break records, Mike Tyson explode, and Michael Jordan fly.
And are they Michael Jordan and all them? They flying now, jumping and exploding anymore? Oh, what happened? Guess they retired, eh?
The problem is that aging decreases a big time. Here's what you don't know. By 80,
So why don't you just stop aging and then it won't decrease? Get it? If you stop aging, it won't decrease.
you had lost almost 90% of all your fast motor units.
The question
Yes.
the question is this: are you aging or are you deteriorating faster than you're aging? Ah, that's the question. You're all deteriorating faster than you're aging. That's the problem. You don't realize that.
The ones that give you the speed, power, and explosiveness. Let's break this down with this study right here. From age 40 to 65, you lose about 1.4% of your power every year. Not strength, power. That's the explosiveness. And
Yeah.
after the age of 65, it gets even worse. You lose about 3.5% of your power every year after that. Why? Because your fast motor units are dying and your body.
No, they're not. It's because your stem cells are decreasing. You're suffering from myogenic decline. That's why. I mean, I don't know where he came up with this topic, motor units. That's not why. That could be a part of it. They live in the muscle fibers, but without those muscles, dude, don't matter how many motor units you've got. You'll lose them if you lose muscles, because they live there.
And to replace them. Now add this up. 35% power lost by the age of 65.
Yeah, but eccentric exercise recruits more of them. See that? It recruits way more of them. Yeah. You just haven't really experienced it yet. It takes time to do something and experience it. It takes a while. They can't do it in 1 month or a couple of weeks. It doesn't just happen just like that. You obviously been lifting your whole life, so why not try something new? Lift half that, do half of that, half your life. You understand me? To find out.
And another 52.5% between 65 and 80. That's 87.5% of your power gone by 80.
Yeah.
Think about this.
Yeah.
No fast motor units equals no speed, no explosion, no youth. And here's what you don't know. Descending drive can only activate the motor units you still have. If you lose them, it's like having a Ferrari with no engine. You press on the gas pedal all day, harder and harder, but nothing happens. Resistance training.
See, nothing happens. Just push on that gas. It's never happening. So I guess it's too late. It's too late, Tony.
With heavy, slow weights, the weightlifting.
Yeah?
It's nonsense. Moving.
It's nonsense?
Slow does not save your fast motor units.
Well, we don't move slow in eccentric exercise. We actually move rapidly. We move fast, rapidly fast. It's the concentric lifting that they move slow because you're going up against gravity. That's why it's so slow. In eccentric, it's rapid, it's fast. That's why the type 2s are hit the most in eccentric exercise. They grow the most.
Slow training creates slow people. Even if resistance training...
That's concentric training. Concentric training is slow, and it shortens your muscles. They get shorter. The more you do it, the shorter they get over time, yeah.
Increased descending drive just a little. It can't make you faster than the number of fast motor units you still have. I just saw a video on follistatin, the $25,000 lie. You hear all this about follistatin, gene therapy will make your muscles young.
Isn't it follistatin? Follistatin, yeah. There's no follistatin out there, but it does reside in your muscles. It regulates how big your muscles will get, yeah.
Young again? Bigger muscles, yeah, but bigger muscles sitting on a dead neuromuscular system are useless. Muscle size without motor units is dead weight. I challenge any of these so-called biohackers to show me. Move, sprint.
Well, actually, bigger muscles containing non-contractile proteins could be inhibitory. Yeah, it can be. It can be quite bad for you. Yes.
Jump, explode. Don't sit there bragging about biomarkers. Show me the freaking movement. Now, let's talk about...
I love this guy. He's a great salesman. Don't talk about biomarkers. Show me the freaking movements. You see how he's got you duped? This is how he enslaves you. This is how he brainwashes you. Show me how you move. It's like all these people, right? They're online talking about strong and all that. They're doing their exercises. We're doing our exercises. But they want us to do what they're doing. But they don't want to do what we're doing. Get it? And then they're like, you're not strong. Let me see you lift. Let me see you OHP this concentrically, or bench this concentrically, or do a concentric squat like this or something, whatever. Deadlift or something, whatever, bro. They all want you to do what they're doing, but none of them want to do what you're doing. See, I Am Longevity, he doesn't want to do what these guys are doing, concentric lifters. And the concentric lifters, they don't want to do what he's fucking doing, exercise. So me personally, people keep coming to me and asking me to do what they want me to do. Why the fuck should I do what they're doing? They're not doing what I'm fucking doing. You understand me? So I can argue the same, I can make the same argument and say they're weak because they don't lift eccentrically. Get it? You understand me? It can go both ways. Like, it can go both ways. It depends. And eccentric exercise weakens you. So, yeah, concentric exercise weakens you, but in a different way. In eccentric exercise, you get weak in the beginning, it weakens you, but you get stronger with the time. And that weakening effect kind of like doesn't really inhibit you anymore because you're getting bigger and stronger all the time. So you're just getting you're just going through remodeling stages now. You know, it doesn't really affect you anymore. You're going to be really strong because you've got new fibers. Those ones are not getting damaged anymore. You're just damaging the weaker, deeper muscle fibers. So it's totally different. In concentric exercise, they're shortening muscles. I don't know what's going on there. Are they preserving these motor units? Maybe. Eccentric exercise, are you preserving motor units? Yes. But eccentric exercise is really reserved for just building muscle, bro. I don't want to keep going to gyms exercising. I'm not an exercise guy. And as far as him, he does exercise in a park here. I don't like that. I'm not into that, dude. I like playing sports, but I don't like exercising. But I like sports, which is a form of exercise.
Epigenetics, because I heard some comments about epigenetics.
Yeah.
So what about epigenetics? What about gene therapy?
What about
you cannot reprogram a dead motor neuron, no matter what. Losing a motor unit is like losing an arm.
Yeah.
No pill, no gene, no ventilation is going to grow it back.
Sure.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
But on a microscopic level, the only way to slow the loss is to train the system before it's too late. The only way?
See?
Power exercise, explosive movement, chaos, speed.
Chaos, speed, explosive power movements. That's the only way. That's not the only way. If you take testosterone therapy, that will preserve your motor units because science says that. And that's what most likely this guy's doing. You understand me? He's taking some TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, which is, you could say, preserving the motor unit, and it gives you that explosive power. Get it? Because that's what steroids do. They enhance your performance, and he's a performing slave. Yay.
You must do everything in your power to fire your fast motor units.
Yes.
Especially.
Yes, you must do everything in your power to fire those fast motor units. Well, firing, you're really just sharing them. You're just sharing them. You're activating them by sharing them, by doing these movements. Yeah, okay.
Especially starting at 40, when the losses begin silently and gradually. They actually begin before that, but at 40, it accelerates. Make your nervous system fire fast.
Well, I would say it starts happening in your late 30s, and then it gets silent, and then it keeps going. It could do that, yeah. But it goes gradually down with the time, yeah. Just like everything else, even myogenic decline or sarcopenia, you name it, dude. It's all there, yeah.
Or it will die slow.
Okay.
There's no pill, no injection.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If your muscles die, if you exhaust the stem cell pool, then the motor units are gone. Get it? They're gone already. So which one is going first, the motor units or the stem cell pool? Well, most likely people are how should I put it? They're exhausting the stem cell pool, and that's why they're running out of these motor units. Yeah, they exercise all the time. Factory workers exercise 6 days, 7 days a week, bro. Get it? 6 hours a day in the factory. 6, 7, 8 hours a day in the factory. So why are they got no power after they retire, whatever it is they're doing there? Why they have no power? Why are they weak? Why they look so old? Why they look shriveled up? Why do they look used up? Because exercise preserves you, right? Makes you young, vibrant, firing those motor units and everything. That's why those factory workers, they still look 30 years old, right? When they leave the factory, yeah? They got lots of power. They look young and everything, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Shortcut. Move like your life depends on it, because it does.
It does. I gotta tell you the truth. I have not seen one any labor job, whatever you want to call them, city worker, labor, whatever. I've not seen one of them ever reverse aging or look young or anything like that. If anything, they get slower, weaker, tired, they're worn out, they're fucking done, dude. You understand me? That's how good exercise is. They're fucking age like a motherfucker. They're completely kaput and they're dead, dude. So I think I'll forfeit this exercise, dude. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no magic pill.
Yeah.
Once these motor units are gone.
Exactly. There is no magic pill. There is no magic pill, bro. Get it? So exercise is not going to do it's going to age you like him. Yeah.
Come on, you're finished. You don't have to believe me.
You're finished. You're finished. Look, man, if you want to jump around like him in the field, just go to your doctor and ask him for TRT. Okay, dude? That's it. There you go. Happy?
See it in every person that's aging. They are moving slower and slower and slower, no matter how much they exercise. It's the descending drive that starts it all. This is what decreases. It gets weaker. So the signal is weaker. And when the signal is weaker, the body gets rid of the fast motor units.
What does this have to do with living to 120, though, Tony? You keep saying about living longer. You have to do this stuff so you could live longer. Does it make you younger? No. How does it make you live longer? It doesn't. So what are you talking about? Now he just keeps talking about the loss of motor units. And he says you need to do explosive exercises and everything. Okay. You do these explosive exercises and what? You have the exact same motor units and they're losing and they're going down at the same rate as a guy on a couch potato. So you're doing stuff that you don't want to do, wasting your time, jumping around for no reason, because those exercises are not going to preserve those fucking motor units, dude. Get it? It's simple. It's not.
That's just life. Fast motor units have a ticking clock of death. There's no stopping it. Nothing can stop it. Nothing. Only a time machine.
Exactly. Nothing can stop it. So why do you want to do these crazy exercises for no reason? So you can accelerate aging and die young? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Makes sense.
You have to go back in time to get them back. That's the only way.
I love this. You have to go in a time machine, go back in time and get them back. If you go in a time machine and go back in time, try to get them back, you're still going to be the same age in that time machine, an old man. So you're not going to get anything back going in a time machine. This guy really, if you could regenerate your body to make it youthful again, young, it's a possibility. It's hard to regenerate your muscles. See what I mean? It's hard. You have to keep going through these bouts of injuries, regenerating it. It has to go through a remodeling. It can't just be a repair, damage and a repair, dude. See?
You don't have to believe me. I wish you all the best.
I do believe you.
I'm just giving you information. You take it on.
I do believe you. There isn't anything that's going to get him back. Not even jumping around in the backyard, dude, or in the whatever, the park over there on that rooftop or whatever it was.
You want to take it? Have a wonderful day. See you again in my next video.
Yes, I'll see you in the next one, Tony. Looking older than the last time. Going on 90, I don't know, 100. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Don't you think about that, like, subscribe, support the channel. I am longevity. Yeah.